Boba Fett was a well-known human male Mandalorian bounty hunter of the Fett clan, whose career spanned decades from the collapse of the Galactic Republic through the end of the Galactic Empire's control and the period that followed, where he rose to become the ruler of Mandalore. He was an unaltered clone of the renowned Mandalorian bounty hunter Jango Fett, and was first given the code name Unit A0050. Boba wore a specially made set of Mandalorian armour to emulate his father and genetic donor. The Slave One, a Fire Spray 31 class patrol and attack vessel that was originally owned by Jango, served as his personal spaceship. When Emperor Palpatine was in power, one of the most feared bounty hunters in the galaxy was Boba Fett, who had been trained in fighting and martial arts since he was a child. Over the course of his career, which encompassed jobs for both the Empire and the vast criminal underworld, he became a legend. A deal between the Sith Lord Darth Tranas and Jango Fett, a Mandalorian who served as the model for the Grand Army of the Republic, led to the creation of Boba on the planet Kamino. Unlike the clone soldiers created with Jango's DNA, Boba was considered to be his son by Jango. Boba and Jango fled to Geonosis during the Separatist crisis last days, when Jango was murdered by Jedi Master Mace Windu in combat. After being left an orphan by Jango's passing, Boba sought revenge by trying to kill Windu, but his plot failed. Following his release from Coruscant jail, Fett resumed his late father's line of business as a bounty hunter, teaming up with mercenaries like Bossk, Dengar and Asajj Ventress. After the Clone Wars, Fett worked for the Hutt criminal Jabba the Hutt and the Sith Lord Darth Vader, continuing to build his reputation. Additionally, Fett joined the Journeyman Protectors, married Cintas Vel and had a daughter named Eileen Vel. However, Fett's superior commander sexually assaulted Cintas, and Fett killed him in retaliation, only to be imprisoned and banished for his own crime. Following that, Fett and Cintas broke up while Fett concentrated on resuming his career as a bounty hunter. Since Fett frequently worked for the Empire as a bounty hunter during the Galactic Civil War, he made the decision not to join the Bounty Hunters Guild. Captain Han Solo was driven by Fett from Bespin to Jabba's palace on Tatooine following the Battle of Hoth. When Fett attempted to stop Solo from being rescued by the Alliance to restore the Republic, Solo accidentally rammed a hole into Fett's jetpack, causing it to malfunction, and Fett fell into the Great Pit of Carkoon. While being treated for recovery by Dengar, Fett was able to restore his memory and resume his life as a bounty hunter after surviving his encounter with a man-eating Sarlacc. Due to his altered metabolism from the time in Sarlacc, Fett had been put to the limit of his physical strength and needed considerable medical care to keep him from getting cancer. Due to his previous deeds, Ton Wee asked Fett to find Fen Shaser after Fett returned to Kamino to have his bad leg replaced. Fett had lost his leg and the prosthetic attachment was constantly irritating the stump. Although the specifics of this encounter are uncertain, Shaser died on the planet Shogun, sparing Fett's life. After fulfilling a promise to a dying Fen Shaser, Fett changed his name to Mandalore, taking over the command of the Mandalorian Protectors and putting a stop to the lengthy career as a bounty hunter. After first serving as a mercenary for the extraterrestrial invaders, Fett later helped the New Republic in the conflict with the aliens and ultimately commanded the Mandalorians during the Yuuzhan Vong War. Ironically, a vast source of Mandalorian iron was uncovered during the Yuuzhan Vong attack and the bombardment of Mandalore, which helped to fortify the Mandalorians. Later, while still serving as the leader of the Mandalorians during the Second Galactic Civil War, Boba's health began to deteriorate. He met his granddaughter, Mitra Gev, with whom he went on numerous missions, sometimes even with Han Solo. In addition, Fett helped the Jedi Coalition in multiple engagements and trained Jaina Solo to assassinate her twin brother Darth Caedus. In the end, Jaina was able to defeat Caedus thanks to Fett's training, but an attack by an Imperial nanovirus prevented Fett from ever going back to Mandalore. Hope you enjoyed this video. More history on Legends Boba Fett coming up. Like and subscribe. Until the next time, on Star Wars InVader.